up guys? So today's video is obviously going to be a chit chat get ready with me. So I'm going to be doing this spring look. I've changed up a few products in my makeup routine and I wanted to just share with you guys what I've been doing recently and a few little spring trends that I've been liking. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Keaton. I post videos every Wednesday and Friday. If you guys like this video, you end up liking me and wanting to see more of me after this week's video, you guys can subscribe down below, and you guys can also always follow me on Instagram and Twitter. But enough of my little spiel. Obviously you guys want to see how I did my makeup, my hair, and all of that kind of stuff. So enough of me talking, let's get right into it. Okay, so let's just get started. I know my boobs have been out in literally the past 7 videos and here they are again. Everyone is asking if I got a boob job. No, I did not get a boob job. I just wear very, very tight tops and things that are too small for me. And that is what I would like to let you guys know. Today's life hack is to get things in an extra small when you are not an extra small, and they will look up. Okay, moving on. So the first thing that we're going to do is, I mentioned this, I believe, in a vlog of mine. If you guys aren't following my vlog channel, what are you guys doing? If you guys like my college life videos and things like that, I upload some of my college weekend lives and just when I go visit family and all of that onto my vlog channel. So go subscribe over there. Seriously, it would mean so much to me if you guys actually just like watching like daily vlogs and stuff. So anyway, I mentioned this in the video. This is by Drunk Elephant. It's the De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. It has cocoa extract and it says platinum peptides. Basically, you are supposed to add a drop or more of this to any Drunk Elephant serum, oil, anything like that that just... I tried it with one of their moisturizers and I mixed it in and I was like, what am I supposed to be doing with this? I don't understand. And because I am a spray tan legend, as you guys can tell, my entire body is so dark, I decided, why not just put this directly on your face and never mix it with the serum and just get dark. So obviously my face is not sprayed, as I've said in multiple videos. So what I like to do is add a pump of this. This honestly might be too much, but I add a pump of this moisturizer onto my skin and look how dark. I know it's scary in the beginning, but it's gonna go away. It blends with my spray tan evenly, so now my face and my body are going to look more dark. So obviously this is a little bit dark right now without any makeup on. Once I wash my face tonight, this will go down like a tone and it will match perfectly with my chest. But for right now, I'm putting this on so that it can sit and soak in. In real life, it's also a little bit lighter, but this gives a really good glow and this is really, really nice to use, especially if you guys struggle with tanning your face, which I do. I always struggle with tanning my face. So I just found this one day and I was like, huh, I'm gonna start using this. So now I put it on when I do self-tan so that I don't have to put self-tanner on my face. I know this is a spring makeup tutorial, but I self-tan literally year-round, even in the summer when I could just naturally get tan. It's just a thing that I have. So next up, I'm going in. Oh God. All right, we're just gonna use what we have here. I'm going in with Smashbox Pore Finishing Primer. And this literally, I just put this on my T-zone. I really put it on my nose because that's where like my pores like to. But yeah, I just use this one. I get a little oily, so I like to do it right here on my chin a little bit. I'm having a little bit of blemish problem on my face. So next up, what we're going to do is conceal. I've been using this concealer recently. This is the Becca Ultimate Coverage Longwear Concealer, and this is in the shade Caramel. I don't know how to say it because everyone likes to correct me. But yeah, I've been using this recently and it is a very, very thick concealer. It does blend pretty well, but it's really thick. So I just like to go over, as you guys can see, that's like my skin tone now. And I like to go over this before I put my foundation on because I like to use a little bit of a more sheer foundation so that it's not so crazy, but I also want full coverage without using a thick foundation, especially in like the springtime and summer. I like to use a lighter foundation so I look more glowy, like I can have like natural oils, but then like I'm actually not really trying to be natural, so low-key cover every single thing up underneath. But yeah, we're just gonna go in with this concealer. I got really excited and just put that all over my cheek. But now what we're going to do, because I don't like doing this with a beauty blender, it sometimes rubs off. So I'm gonna go in with this foundation brush. This is the Sigma F80 airbrush. I just go in and I buff it out. So this is almost like a what am I calling it? A foundation. It's almost pre-foundation, but it basically just evens my skin tone out a little bit underneath. So when I apply that foundation, I'm not gonna look like, oh, I can like still see stuff underneath, you know? Another thing I like to do, I did a video on this, I think like 2 summers ago, where I like to have my freckles out a little bit more in like the springtime and the summer. I put my foundation only around my nose, but not directly on my nose, because I like when my freckles are out. So that's what I'm doing with this. So once I get the concealer from like my face onto this brush, I go like this, just a little bit. So it still looks like, oh, it's still blended, but it's really, really not. It's just bare on my nose so that you can see my natural freckles. Unless you guys want to draw some on, then you guys can do that too. So I'm realizing now what I want to do is add a little bit of self-tanner onto my neck, just so that it is even, because I am realizing that I literally self-tanned my entire body from here down and I didn't do my neck. So we're gonna add that in. All right, that honestly looks a lot better. I know my face is dark, but we'll fix that. So next up, I'm going in with a new foundation that I've been loving recently. This is the Dior Forever Skin Glow. I know what you're thinking, that it's Dior and it's expensive. I went into buying it thinking that it was gonna be like $90, because I was like, that's obviously what they would do. And it actually wasn't. I'll put how much it is like right here, but it wasn't as expensive. I think it was actually probably less or the same price as my Giorgio Armani, which I buy all the time. So I was like, I might as well just try it. I am in the shade 3C, and it is a very light coverage foundation. Like it's not that light, you guys will see here. It's just very glowy and dewy, and I guess you're just supposed to like add a little bit. This is for people who like do really simple makeup tutorials. This reminds me of like the makeup that the girls, like any model or anyone puts on in those Vogue like makeup tutorials. Like you see how pretty they look and they're like, I just like got this on my face and then here I am. And it's like, that's not real life. This is like the foundation that reminds me of those girls, except for I'm using about 75 pumps of it as to where they would use like 1. I will say it smells very, very good. I absolutely love the way that this smells for some reason, and I don't know, it just makes me feel luxurious, especially because I can like now take Instagram pictures with all my makeup like laid out and have like this little Dior bottle. I think it looks so pretty and just like dainty. So now this is the moment you guys are gonna be shook. You guys are gonna be shocked right now. I have not been using an under eye concealer, so I'm kind of over it. And I was watching a video of Kim Kardashian, and she was talking about trends that she wishes didn't happen in the beauty community. And she was like, I hated that everyone did the white under eyes. And I was like, what do you mean did the white under eyes? Like, I'm still doing the white under eyes. Like, I still have that look going for me. So I was really offended at first, and then the next day I was like, let me try and not do that. And I was like, wow, I actually like the way my makeup looks just as is, without having to do the whole like baking thing, like with a white concealer and a white powder. So what I've been doing recently, if I could get this open and show you guys, is using the Becca Cosmetics Hydro Mist Set and Refresh powder. So this is a really, really light peach powder. I'm gonna put it into the cap. And so I do still set my under eyes, obviously, because without that they would still crease. But that's really all I do, and I do it for like 0.5 seconds. It's showing up a little bit white on camera, but it is a peach color in real life. So I like to put this on any of the places that do get more oily. So obviously my chin, and then I always do like a little bit around my nose, and then that's literally it. And I don't put this under really to brighten at all. I literally just put it so I can set. So right after I put it on, I wipe it right off, which is like a big powder brush. But I do it really gently, because if you wipe really hard after, this is making me stuffy. If you wipe really hard, like to to take off the powder, it will wipe your foundation in weird spots and you'll be missing foundation right under your under eye. Trust me, I've already done it before and it's like the ugliest thing ever, and it makes you really sad because you have to redo it and it's not a good look. So now I like to just take it off really, really lightly with a little powder brush, and then you'll know it's set if you take your ring finger, you go like this, and it's completely soft. If you feel that it's still sticky, it's obviously not set and you need to just add a little bit more and maybe wait a little bit longer. But as you guys can see, it didn't really brighten it, it just made it look a little bit more matte in the center. So I'm really into that look right now. I don't know why, I'm just really about it. So now we're going to move on to the bronzer. I haven't changed up my bronzer in a really long time, so this is the Hourglass Ambient Bronzer in Luminous Bronze Light. So I love, love, love this bronzer. I just add this to my cheekbones right here. If you guys watched my Coachella vlogs, which if you guys haven't, what are you guys doing? I uploaded a week in my life. It's 40 minutes long, so go get a snack and go watch it after this video. But I uploaded a video of a week in my life when I went to Coachella, and I had a little bit of my makeup tutorial in it, and I showed you guys that I broke my favorite Becca Cosmetics like glowy ambient powder. I was so sad about it, and they don't sell it anymore, so I've been trying to use something else. So this is the Becca Cosmetics Chloe and Malika like collaboration that they did. So it's literally just a bunch of X's and O's in here that have glow on them, and I've just been taking this and adding it on top like how I used to do with my other shimmering skin perfector from Becca. And I've been using this one. I obviously don't like it as much because the other one was really my ride or die, but this still gets the job done. I feel like my face looks so much darker on camera than it does in real life. Like right here with this ring light lighting, it looks perfectly even, but on camera it's picking up like really dark right here and my body looks light. I don't know, I promise like in real life I don't look like that. I hope it doesn't look like that in the video, but like I literally swear to you guys, in real life I'm looking at it, it looks bomb. Okay, so moving on, now I'm going to do blush. I found this blush from NARS and I also used it in my Get Ready With Me for Coachella. It wasn't a Get Ready With Me, it was my week in my life, but this is Outlaw, the shade Outlaw, and it is a really dark pinkish red blush. So it's very intimidating, but it's actually really pretty once it's on, and I feel like I need to go with a brighter blush when it's springtime. I just need that going. So I've just been adding it onto the apples of my cheeks, giving you guys soft smiles for days. Obviously I love to be like super bronzed and super dark all the time, but I feel like you kind of miss the color when you do that. So adding like a brighter blush that brings focus right here looks a little bit better than just having like a full everything of bronzer. So I feel like that looks better. Now we're going out of order and we're gonna go into our brows. I'm using the Anastasia what is this, Brow Wiz. I'm not a fan of the ones that are angled. I don't know which ones those are called, but I hate them and they never look good on my eyebrows. So we're just gonna fill these in really quickly. I got a lot of questions and a lot of sad comments saying, oh my gosh, she didn't do the Get Ready With Me at Coachella like she does every year. If you guys are new to my channel, you should definitely go back to last year. Literally my channel like popped off the first year of Coachella when I uploaded a Coachella Get Ready With Me, and it was like real life getting ready at Coachella, like not some glamorous like oh my gosh like so bougie whatever, like living our best lives. Like no, it was me and Hallie like in this like ratchet hotel, and yeah, we got kicked out of the hotel and it was just a lot. And every single day of Coachella I normally upload a Get Ready With Me for day 1, day 2, and day 3, and they go up the weekend of Coachella normally. Well, this year I didn't do that, and I obviously didn't do it because I wasn't with Hallie. Hallie, if you guys didn't know, obviously did not go to Coachella this year. She wasn't there, and that's really our thing together. We love Coachella together and we love filming those Get Ready With Me's, and I just don't feel like anything is the same. Like doing it with someone else is just not the same. That doesn't mean I'll never film a Coachella Get Ready With Me without her. Like maybe I would do one just myself in the future if she ended up not coming again, but I just don't feel like I don't know. I just don't feel like I could have done it this year with someone else. No shade, no tea. Not that I didn't like any of the girls. It's literally just that Itali is like the one that I always do it with. So that's why you guys didn't get those this year. I feel like I always miss this one section right here on my face. Like it's always light in this little bitty corner. Why is it always like that? All right, whatever. Moving on to eyeshadow. I have no idea and I have no plan for eyeshadow today. So I'm just gonna go in with an old palette and see what I can come up with. This one is the Subculture palette by Anastasia, and I opened it up when I was looking for palettes and I was like, I've touched like 5 colors on here, so why have I been doing that? Why have I been dodging this palette for so long? So I'm gonna try and use a few colors on here. I want to do an inner corner, a bright color, so we'll see how that works. I'm gonna go in right now with the shade Dawn, which is, the only thing is this palette is full of fallout. Oh my gosh. But this is like a nice nudish orange almost. It's a little bit more orange tint, but I'm gonna set my lid with this. You can tell I'm not like a beauty guru because I do my eyeshadow after I do like an entire face, and normal people don't do that because they know that they'll get fallout. I still get fallout, I just let it be there because I don't care. Okay, this one is by Anastasia as well. It's the Modern Renaissance palette. It's also pretty old. I've used this one up quite a bit. You guys can see I've hit pan on a few, but I'm gonna go in with this raw sienna color. It's a light brown, and I just need I need a good crease color. There wasn't one in this Subculture palette, so I'm gonna go in with this one and blend it in. As you guys know, I'm not like a huge eyeshadow girl, so this is really like a struggle for me to, you know, go out of my comfort zone and really create a good eye look for you guys. So this isn't really gonna be anything crazy. This is just gonna be a little bit more simple. I also am just not the best at eyeshadow, so it's just not it. But yeah, I'm just putting this little nudish orange shade all in the crease, which is looking really pretty on camera. And then I think I want to do a shimmery shade on the lid. All right, so I'm really into, I don't know if you guys can see it, I'm really into this Adorn color right here. It is a bronzy gold. It's a little more brown than it is gold, so I'm gonna wet a little brush to apply this on. We're gonna see how this looks on the lid. It looks a little chunky, so I don't know how smoothly this is gonna apply, but it looks pretty. Oh, that's actually pretty. That's actually not bad, people. Oh my gosh, how cute. I've been getting so many questions about if I liked Coachella. Did I have fun? I had tons of fun. Obviously, I went with Dote. If you guys saw that, I posted that on my Snapchat. I was getting a lot of questions on if I was with Dote and I was with all the girls and all that kinds of stuff. I did meet most and actually like all the Dote girls. It was really fun. I will say, obviously, I am a little bit older than most of them, so it is a little bit of a different dynamic with me being older than most of them there. Obviously, like, they're all super sweet. I just can't relate on a few levels just because I'm already in college and a lot of them were still in high school or like just starting high school, you know. Okay, really quickly, I'm going in with this color New Wave. It is a really pretty orange color. I'm gonna tap off the excess of that because that was a lot of fallout, and I kind of just want this in the crease because I don't know, it just looks pretty and I feel like it's gonna make this eye look a little bit better. Anyway, yeah, the girls were just really young. I loved all of them. I really got along with Ellie a lot. I thought she was really sweet, and poor girl got her phone stolen, and we were on this like same flight home, and I felt so bad because she was just like having no phone the entire time, and I was like, girl, that's so tragic. But yeah, all the girls were really sweet, and it was really like an awesome experience because it was my first time going with a brand. I've obviously always gone to Coachella like personally just with my friends because I genuinely love Coachella, so I've always just gone for that. I mean, it was different going with a brand and seeing how it is from that perspective. Not sure if I'll go with the brand next year, but it was really fun. It was really cool to get to do. Now I'm going to do the under lash line, under lash line, lower lash line. I'm going to go in with this Raw Sienna color. Again, this is from the Modern Renaissance palette. And I'm really into the whole Jaclyn Hill, like really big under lash line. Like I used to just do like a little tiny line on the outer corner. And I'm like, why did I even do a lower lash line if I was just going to do like a little bitty dot of color? I need to really go in. So I've been going in a lot more recently, and I'm using this Sigma E34 brush. Now for my favorite part of my eye look, I love highlighting the brow bone. I'm taking the highlighter that I'm going to be using today. This is the Tarte Skin Twinkle Volume 2. This is like a lighting palette. It has a bunch of different shades of highlighters, and I'm literally just going to take this little white and I'm going to do the brow bone with this one. I'm thinking I want to do a little bit of a yellow moment, so I'm going to go in over here with this yellow shade from the Subculture palette, but I'm going to pop this right here in the inner corner. Okay, so that's not coming up as yellow as I thought it was going to come up. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's really way more mustardy than I thought. I don't understand why it looks like mustard. It's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. It does look kind of cool, but no, it wasn't what I was going for. So now for eyeliner, you guys are going to be like, what are you doing? But this is what I've been doing recently because I've been feeling like a dark liquid eyeliner is just not really fitting my spring vibe. I want it to look just like not so much that. So I've been going in with like an angled liner brush, and I go like this, or you can wet it. Like, you don't have to be disgusting like me. I literally just wet this bristle and I go in with any dark eyeshadow. So this one is Fudge. This is in the Subculture palette that I've been using this whole time, and I'm literally just gonna line the top of my lashes, and I'm gonna smudge it out because I don't want it to be like a perfect brown line. I just want it to look like a little bit of darkness there, but not a lot. I'm gonna try and zoom you guys in so you guys can see. I'm aware you guys haven't been zoomed in this whole time for me doing my eyeshadow, but now you guys can see. This is what I look like. Let me make sure I'm in focus. So now I'm gonna take this brush and I'm just gonna like messily do this, because I want it to be honestly really smudgy. I don't want it to look like I added much eyeliner. I'm honestly so over this inner corner. Like, that was not the color that it looked like in the palette, and I'm honestly super annoyed about it. I'm taking this little concealer brush and I'm just like going over it. It was mustard and I thought it was going to be like a bright pop of color, and it just wasn't. It didn't do the trick for me. Next up, we're going in with mascara. This is literally the best mascara on the planet. It is the Bad Gal Bing by Benefit. I am in love with it. I think it is genuinely so amazing. So you guys will see the difference in my lashes in like 5 seconds, and it's gonna change your life. You're gonna have to go get this mascara. How do I look? Like, I have falsies on this one and no falsies on this one. I'm honestly gassing myself up. You guys are gonna be like, it doesn't even look that good. Like, that mascara is not that great. But in my head, it looks that great. Now we're gonna set our face. This is a Smashbox Photo Finish setting spray. I just added some chapstick on. This is the Drunk Elephant Lippy Balm. I have no idea. I just like to apply this before I do my lips. Recently, I haven't been fully lining my lips and doing the whole thing. I'll show you guys what it looks like in a second, but I haven't been going full out. This is just MAC Lip Liner and Spice because I love it. And so I'm going to be just lining the very top. So I like to only line the top and then the bottom. And then because of the chapstick, once I rub them together, it kind of transfers the color. So I don't really line my whole lips, and it still looks like a more like glossy, like prettier lip. It doesn't look like a matte lip over it. I just feel like the chapstick helps me just add only a little bit of liner, and then it just like all blends into one. Finally, I'm going to be highlighting. So this is the same Tarte highlighting thing that I've been using. And I'm gonna do these right on the top of my cheekbones. Okay, so something I never ever do in my videos is my hair tutorials. Like, I just never ever do them. So I figured that in today's video I would do a quick little tutorial for you guys. So this is just my natural hair. I washed it last night and then it just air dried like this. So I'm going to be using a little straightener and I'm going to be just straightening my hair really lightly. I do like to do this in layers. I will show you guys how I do my hair because I do get questions. It's literally so simple. You guys are gonna die. But this is how I do my hair, and this is what I feel like looks super like girly and springy. So I wanted to include this because I felt like it's a cute little trend. If you guys do have short hair, even long hair, this is cute on. But I saw a girl with short hair and she had her hair like this, and I was like, I'm gonna do that now. So basically I just have a straightener and I'm taking it, I'm gonna straighten over the pieces a little bit, and then I curl all of the ends toward me. So towards the inside of my face. And I just have been really into having my hair like flipped in. I don't know why, but it's just a thing that I do. Like it just, oh my god, I don't know why, it just looks so cute to me. I'm so into this trend, and I feel like there's like a really like old hairstyle vibe going on right now in the beauty community. Like I just feel like this for some reason is in. I see Bella Hadid has her hair like this all the time. I know, like, I'm not her, but I see she has her hair like this all the time and I'm always like, wow, that's so cute. So every once in a while I will do it. And I'm also going to show you guys how I use my little hair clips, because as we all know, hair clips are a really big trend right now. So I've been thinking to do that, but like literally this is so easy. You just take any straightener you have and just go over the piece a few times like so and curl it in. Like it just flips in and it's just so cute. So I'm gonna come back to you guys whenever I am done doing my full head of hair, because this is gonna take me like 5 seconds. Okay, now you can see all of my hair. I literally just flipped in towards my face. I just feel like this looks super girly and like spring, and I don't know, I'm just like really into this hairstyle right now. So now, because as you guys can see, after I straighten my hair, it is fried to the gods. I'm taking just a hair oil. You guys can use like argan oil, anything like that, and I'm just gonna run my fingers through the ends and through the hair so that it doesn't look like I straightened it and it like went to crap. It like has some life to it, and this just helps your hair just have, I don't know, just any life to it and makes it look glowy. If your hair could look glowy, this is how it would be. So I just like to add oil in. If you guys struggle with having dry ends and dry hair, it always happens after I curl my hair because of putting so much heat on it, or if I straighten it, especially once I do this where I'm specifically holding it on the ends and curling it in, I always have to add an oil so that it doesn't look so damaged, which it is. Next up, we're going to use this Lock-It L'Oreal Extreme Style Gel. This is because I have a lot of flyaways because of my damaged hair. The top of my hair is damaged. I don't know if they're picking up on camera, but they're definitely in this mirror behind me. So I like to go and just slick this down as much as possible. Like literally, I want it completely gelled down. Like I do not want those flyaways moving anywhere. The last thing I have for this video are these little cute like barrette clip things. Obviously these are a really great spring trend right now, and I'm thinking that what I want to do is pull this side of my hair back with this cute little clip. So I'm just going to take the very front section and I'm going to take this clip and keep it there. I kind of want to do like a 2-clip moment, even though I don't really need the second one. I just want them to look cute with each other, so I'm going to lay them next to each other like so. Also, last thing that I want to mention, because I know I'm going to get a few comments about it, this top right here is from Tiger Mist. I will link it down below, as well as these barrettes. I will link them. They are from Urban Outfitters, and this necklace is from The Label, and this one I have no idea where it's from, but I know I'm going to get tons of questions about it, so I just wanted to throw that out there before I end the video. Alrighty guys, so that is it for this spring chit chat get ready with me. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and you guys can always subscribe if you guys want to see more. I post videos every Wednesday and Friday, so you guys can always come back to this channel, talk with me, hang out with me, and you guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you guys want to stay updated with what I'm doing every day, because obviously I post every Wednesday and Friday on this channel, but I post every day on my other social media. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.